Got punched in both eyes.
I put eyeshadow on my lip.
I got heart attack.
This is MTV's Krash Kourse, where 4 challengers take on Korean culture, one course at a time.
Today's challenge is exciting because we are going to be putting some makeup. Let me introduce our expert for today.
Hi everyone, I'm Johnstan. So I'm a self-taught makeup artist with a dark sense of humor, and I do different kinds of tutorials, reviewing K-pop audition videos. I was once a K-pop survival audition judge. I've prepared a 15 minutes makeup look for all of you, tried and tested. The challenges will be attempting to recreate Korean makeup looks with the help of my instructions.
Hi everybody, I'm Rochelle. I personally really love beauty, but there is always things to learn when it comes to beauty, so I'm really excited to hear different tips as well.
Hello, my name is Sean Lee. I'm not really that good in makeup. When I meet different makeup artists, I'll just take tips here and there to learn a little bit to have my own inventory, so when I need it, then I'll just do some basic stuff.
สวัสดีค่ะ Hi, I'm Fa. I'm not really good at makeup. I can do but only one style. It's my style.
That's the only style you need, girl.
Yes. But I love to create new look. I hope today I will step out from my comfort zone.
Hey everyone, my name is Ryan. I took a class on acting in college and they went over some makeup basics. But I forgot everything. The only thing I still do from back then is moisturize.
In stage 1, challengers have to recreate popular looks with an audio-only makeup tutorial. Then in stage 2, we shall see how much they have transformed with their makeovers.
So we'll be announcing the looks. For Fafa, right, we'll be doing a sand only look.
Oh my god! It's not me at all.
So here are some pointers for you to look out for. Obviously, it's the eyebrow. You need this to be really defined. Try to conceal certain parts of your eyebrow shape that doesn't really fit. How is this different from your usual look?
Totally different. I like to do light makeup, but this one is kind of like heavier.
Is it important to pout the lips after you put the strong red and then you go like... If you feel you want to conceal your makeup, don't want to show Johnstan, right? You just keep zooming and then you just cover the parts.
I hope I don't katang.
So for Rochelle, we're doing a sentimental fall look.
Wow!
You need to power up colors because this is orange, right? But it's not so one-dimensional, okay? Try to put like pink and orange. Are you confident to pull off your assigned looks?
Yes.
Wow, Rochelle! Oh wait, Rochelle, no hesitation.
Yes.
In the picture, it's actually Rochelle, you know that one.
Rochelle, don't sleep. Why are you sleeping?
The next look is Ryan. So we'll be doing a romantic boy look.
Wow, romantic boy!
Romantic Ryan!
The key out points for this, probably the pink eyeshadow look. Like for people with double eyelids, when you put the eyeshadow, you can't really see. So you need to put more so that it can show up on your double eyelid.
Double eyelid? Like I'm supposed to have 2 eyelids? Like, what?
So Sean looks a vampire lover. If you want to really be bolder with the look, right, the lips, you need to be slightly darker also. Vampire lips are not so red. You can darken with some like dark eyeshadow as well.
I put eyeshadow on my lip.
Yes, but do that the last step, okay? So it doesn't become too wet.
What happens if I kiss somebody?
If you're a makeup rookie or even you're trying a new look, don't worry, okay? This is a new chance for you to try something new, and I hope that you guys will learn something from this.
I have a really stupid question. So when you put on the eyeshadow, it looks like paint, right? On the thing. So is it like actual paint where you have to dip it into water?
Eyeshadow is supposed to be in powder. What are you using, paint?
I got heart attack.
Since Ryan was the winner in our cooking episode, he will get to use his cut-off chance in this challenge. So from cut 1 to 3, what is your pick, Ryan?
Let's go with number 2.
Number 2? Okay, Ryan, you've picked the expert helpline.
Yes! Yes!
I need that!
What this means is you can seek Johnson's help and you can ask him as many questions as you want within 90 seconds. Okay guys, so let's get started with the crash course.
Stage 1. Get ready with me. Let's take a look at the judging criteria.
Sawadee-krap, Fafa. Sabaydi my krap.
สวัสดีค่ะ สวัสดีค่ะ
Are you ready for a girls' night out?
Yeah.
Today, we are going to do a strong look. We are going to do an orangey autumn look. We are going to do a first date makeup look inspired by Taeyong from NCT. Today, you are going to pretend to be a vampire.
Oh my god.
We're gonna start with the eyeshadow look first. Because this is gonna get a little bit messy, I recommend doing the eyeshadow look first. Once you have your general shape, you can use a darker eyeshadow, dark brown or black, on top of your lighter eyeshadow. Focus around your eyelids area.
Eyelid.
Try not to go too crazy with the eyeshadow shape, as you might look like a panda. Squeeze an adequate amount of liquid foundation and apply evenly on all areas of your face. We will then set the liquid foundation with some powder foundation before we move on to the eyes. We want your eyes to look more defined and sharp, so using an angled brush and some dark brown powder from your eyebrow kit, outline the front of your brows in an arc and sharp shape and blend it outwards.
Okay.
You should also brush some of the orange eyeshadow near your waterline. So you may draw a little under eye fat by smiling and gently stroking the area under your eye with dark eyeshadow. You should also brush some of the darker pink near your waterline below your eyelid. The waterline is the line of skin between the eyelashes and the eye.
Oh, here.
Moving on to the lips, start by outlining your lips with a lip liner. You can overdraw your lips for this look, but not too much.
Okay.
Look at this, so cute kan? Kau mau yo.
I'm actually using like a Korean cushion foundation which tends to be a little bit more glowy, so I am just going to set it with powder for a bit.
Okay, expert Nim, please share with us what you bring around in your own makeup pouch.
Here's my pouch. Okay, so the first one I have is also from Etude House. It is more orangey, you know, like Rochelle's look. This is something that I maybe should be expecting. I really like to work with thin eyeliners because it's easier to control. Even for my Korean makeup, I don't use all Korean products. I can also use like Fenty Beauty. I also can use like Japanese makeup. So you just need to know and find the right product for the right purpose. You can achieve a lot of makeup looks.
Am I supposed to use a brush for this? Maybe.
Everything I will
feel
use
like it's
hand.
okay if
I don't like to use brush. Oh God, how to do the eyebrow like high, very high. I'm gonna go up.
I think that she can go higher with the eyebrows, but I think because she's still a little bit in her comfort zone, so she hasn't dared to like
long,
step out of it.
Okay, just longer is better.
We're gonna begin with the eyeshadow. We're gonna start with the brown color first. I think this is the eyeshadow over here. She said use a fluffy brush. I think it's kind of too big, so I'm just gonna like take this. I'm gonna like go around my eye just. Oh my god, it's a bit too much, huh? Don't go overboard because you're scared you look like a panda. We don't want to look like a panda. I can't get you, mama.
He said to use like a light pink eyeshadow all over the lids first.
It looks very brown right now. I'm not so sure if the orange will show up. If I were her, I would remove it first because orange is a very bright color and it can easily be dulled by the browns.
He said to extend. I don't know how to like make it look like it's actually part of my eyebrow. Semicircle. Semicircle. I see you, ma.
If your eyebrows are going this way, go this way. Go up, go up. Up to you how you want to do it.
But I think it needs to be a bit more up on the left brow. Balancing your brows is a very important thing. You must understand that for most people, right, they are not born with balanced brows.
Activating card of chance.
You are putting a bit too much of the pink. You look like someone just punched you.
Yeah.
So I think you need to really soften it. Try to maybe put some foundation over to like cover it. You should only be like somewhere around your eye bag area.
Any more tips for the eye? How do I get it? Because like in the reference picture, it looks strong, but it's not like he's punched.
I see a lot reaching out to your eyebrows.
Yeah.
If you really want a stronger look, you can pack more colors at the center of your eye. So you try to do some on your waterline as well. Yeah.
Okay.
But don't spread it too far like just now.
Right.
Highlight. Brush. Then lips. The red lips!
Oh my god, no! Wait. Oh my god, guys, no, this is not. This is terrible.
And time is up! It's the moment that we've all been waiting for. Johnstan, I'm sure you're looking forward to seeing their final looks, right?
Definitely, and I'm very sure like some of them is like the first time trying out certain looks, so I'm not expecting a lot.
Alright, challengers, it's time for the grand review.
Stage 2. Put your best face forward.
For starters, let's take a look at Ryan, our romantic boy for today. Obviously, before you were like bleeding over here and stuff like that.
Like I got punched in both eyes.
Yeah, you definitely got punched, and that was like you are losing the fight. And for now, I think the eyeshadow looks fine.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, I actually shaved.
Yeah, you removed your beard, right? Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, it's
Oh,
gone.
that's a lot of dedication. No wonder you look younger. For a first timer, I think that's a good attempt.
Let's review Fafa.
I think the lip color that you have chosen, it can be redder. I think this is a very nice shade, but like it's more of a cool and scent-only look. Also, another note is I think that you can go further with your eyebrow. I think you can raise it even higher. I've seen you try, but it's still a bit straight.
I
See?
have a very hard time to do the eyebrow because I don't want to shape my
Yeah.
real one, right? But I try.
Yeah. But I think this is still a very good job, well done. And you look very different from how we have seen you from the beginning.
Yeah, at first it was Duna. Now it's Duna. Yes, let's move on to our next challenger. We have the sentimental fall look, Rochelle.
I've mentioned that I think your eyebrow color is a bit dark.
Yeah.
It would be great if you can do lighter brown. It will match the lower parts of your hair much better. And you will have more emphasis on the makeup. However, I think the entire look and vibe, I think is very, very close to the photo.
And our last challenger for today, we have the vampire lover.
Vampire.
We have Sean.
I think it's very well done. Okay, everyone can see for sure that there is a transformation. I think that the inner side of your lips maybe could be a little bit darker. You can bring out the more gothy looking. You painted your nails during this time frame. I don't know how.
What I did was I just used makeup products straight away. I was like, screw it, eyeliner, let's go.
Sure. Yeah, that's another tip, you know. Looking around, I think your eyeshadow, your eyeliner, I think the technique is quite good. You are definitely embodying the vampire. The only tip that I would say is, I can still see your mustache. It's okay if you put some orange before you apply your foundation because it looks a bit green here. It's a vampire with a mustache.
Vampire forgot to shave.
There can only be one winner. I have 4 amazing, gorgeous humans in front of me. And those names who I do not call, please pack your bags and go home. Just kidding.
Congratulations on your first victory, Rochelle. We certainly see your true colors shining through in this challenge.
Okay, and then let me tell you guys why I chose Rochelle. I think that she's really closest to the picture, and I think there's very little to like adjust or to improve on.
This was something that is a little bit out of my comfort zone, you know, not having to like shade the sides and make it like a bit darker. But I love how it also changes the look a lot because this gives that very dreamy, very girly look. I think that the look is something that I will definitely go for next time as well. Yeah, but what do you mean?
But I think for Sean, right, you were very close, okay? I really like your dedication. For Fafa, even though you're 3rd place, I think you really achieved a different look today. Everyone can agree that you have done a good job, Ryan. I want to still commend you, okay, for shaving. I think that is very dedicated. There's still room for improvement. And I hope that you can still learn something from this, okay? Regardless of the result, I hope that all of you walk away from today's challenge with some makeup tips. So for me, K-beauty is very much about self-expression, you know, how I bring out my best self in a positive and confident manner. So don't be discouraged and just keep practicing because it also took me some time to get the hang of it.
Hey everyone, this is a special message from 4th place, but in many ways, I'm the biggest winner because as someone who's never put on eyeshadow before, I think I did a pretty okay job. I even shaved a little bit and I think I look cleaner now. So if there are guys watching this right now who you think, oh no, makeup's only for girls, I don't want to ever wear makeup, you should. don't be afraid to break stereotypes.
Wow! Motivational speaker!
After today's victory, Rochelle has bumped Ryan out of 3rd place. The scores are pretty close now.
We have come to the end of today's episode. Thank you, 감사합니다, for joining us, and we have all learned so much from you.
Okay, so thanks for having me here today. It was awesome meeting all of you. I really look forward to the remaining challenges that Krash Kourse has to offer for you guys, and I hope that you guys do well in your remaining challenges.
See you at the next episode on Krash Kourse.
Next on MTV's Krash Kourse.
Study about MBTI.
No, don't leave me. Doesn't space out, so not feelings.
You know what?
Without thinking about anything, like, how do people do that? Oh, yes!
Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any episode.